All right, we made it to Oklahoma. It's 8:30. We left at 3 in the morning. Hour time difference. Got in here about 8 o'clock. So we're going to do a little bit of scouting tonight, locating. We're going to do a little bit of audio recordings and stuff we had planned. We're probably not going to hunt tonight. Rain's supposed to be moving in tonight and first thing in the morning, and then clearing up by noon. So we'll be in the field by noon tomorrow for a full day of day hunting, and then that's going to roll into some night hunting up in Kansas. So stay tuned, and we'll have some kill shots for you here soon.
So as soon as we roll into Oklahoma, we've made a 17-hour trip. We want to check our zeros, formulate new dope cards, and make sure everything's accurate. So we get set up on our first stand of the morning, and we had a really good spot. Off to our left in the picture is a river, and all we could really find for cover was this fence row, so it wasn't the best setup for cover, but knowing source and destination, we kind of knew where they're going to come from, and we got one rolling in pretty fast. And he's down. So tried to bark stop him. He was charging in so hard that he didn't want to stop. But it was a good stand. Happened pretty quick. Good setup. Good conditions. The wind was right. There's a bunch of cattle behind us. Remember, where there's cows, there's coyotes. We're off to the next stand with one stinky dog.
All right, guys, we're pulling up to our third stand of the day. We are way back off the road. We've got a river to one side and an active cattle pasture with, I don't even know how many head of cattle in it. So I'm sure this stand's going to produce. So we'll be getting some good footage for you on this stand. See the bush shaking? Yeah. He's in there flopping around in the bush. Wrapping up day 2, stand 3. We got a double. This is kind of a cool stand because we called more towards the road this morning. It produced. And then we're about, how far do you think we are, Mike, off the road? 5 miles?
Yeah, a bit of it.
5, 6. We're 5 or 6 miles off the county road on 8,000 some acres. So we knew this stand would produce. So this dog was kind of cool, kind of a lesson in be sure to be quiet setting up. The call was literally 15 yards over there. And this dog showed up 30 seconds in. So we know he's close just because of travel time. Let it sit quiet for a few minutes. And then 12 minutes in, another one popped up on that line over there. So we dropped him. So good stand. First stand after lunch. We don't have a pilot. We're dumping the dogs kind of as we go because it's 80 some degrees out here and they get stinking quick. So we'll load this guy up and keep moving. More to come.
So we got set up on this stand a little later in the day. And as you can see, it is wide open land. So trying to find somewhere to hide the buggy and that has some cover is kind of difficult. So we dropped in the lip of a canyon and you can see the edge of the canyon here. And we get one coming in hot right over the ridge of the canyon. It's so quick that we had trouble getting it on camera. So he's coming in right there. And it's super bright out here, so it's hard for us to see the screen and get everything in place. Here you can see kind of how quick everything happens. He's coming in so hot, I'm trying to turn the call down. And he's down. So this kind of shows how quick everything happens. I wasn't really expecting him to come from that direction. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to come in that fast. And I usually like to shoot over the call.
All right, stand 4. This is kind of a different setup too. I knew it'd be kind of a quick one, so we're just kind of one and done. We're sitting in like a bowl, so there's these gas mines up here that are kind of good for stashing the vehicle by. There's a bowl, like a cove here, and then it's thousands of acres of pasture. So my idea, instead of sitting up on a ridge, was to drop down in one of these bowls and use the bowl as a funnel to pull the coyotes in. The other thing is the wind's starting to kick up. So thinking about how the wind carries the sound, that this creates a little kind of like megaphone to protect the sound a little bit. So I don't know if you can see back there, just to the left of the generator is our setup. Call is 60 yards in front of it, and we're only 150, 170 yards out. Like he popped over that ridge and Mike got a little bit of video. We let him come in a little bit and dropped him. And it's a decent sized dog. So they're kind of nasty because it's so warm. But what's weird is every stand out here is producing. So hey, it's just really good dirt, I guess. I know I'm not that good, so it's got to be good dirt. So on to the next stand, and I'm sure we'll kill another one and keep it going. What do you think we got for daylight? Another 5 hours, 4 hours? What time is it?
We got another 3 hours. It's 5:30.
6 or 7. Oh yeah. So we got another 3 hours. Out here, the only thing is we're not getting a whole lot of stands in because the stands are so far apart. So that the stand, you'll see the episode before this, the double we got, that was I mean, it's 45, 50 minutes later. Like, it took us that long to get here, get set up. I mean, we're almost an hour past the end of that stand. So we're not getting as many in, but we're kind of cherry picking the spots too. We've got such good ground. We're kind of cherry picking the ones we know are going to produce. So we're going to try to get this one back and get another one. Hey, be sure and remember to hit that subscribe button so you get notifications on these videos. Thanks.